All right, and welcome to another episode of JD's Deep Cut Sunday Tracks. Again, Wednesday edition. Wednesday focusing on power pop, new wave, dark wave, gothic, and death rock. Okay. Lately, I've been doing some new wave stuff. Today's a good one. Again, I always say that, I know, but I try to pick bands that have something going, some uniqueness, something genuine about them. And this band is no exception. New wave band, rock band, but again, they have that twist I'm going to talk about. This band is a Welsh band out of Wales. Okay, you probably see the record there. They came out of Wales, came out in about 76, 77. Went through the 80s, categorized as new wave, power, pop alternative, but I would hear them on classic rock radio. I love that. There was a few bands that were considered new wave that you would hear them on classic rock radio, especially here in San Diego. Okay, so we're talking about The Alarm. Okay, The Alarm came out of Wales. The Alarm was a band that, again, was categorized as new wave, but they definitely had that classic rock element. Okay, even in their early beginnings, I've read that they were a covers band. They would do the Who albums from start to finish. Influenced a lot by Bob Dylan. They were fans of the classic rock bands, and you could hear it in their music. Of course, they have some songs, drum sounds that sound very new wave-ish, but this album, this song I'm talking about, going to talk about the Spirit of 76. The album is Strength. Okay, this album came out in '85. Great album, by the way, really good album. Again, this album, this band is led by Mike Peters. Okay, he's a singer, guitar player, plays harmonica. That's where I always kind of hear that classic rock sound. They're a really good band. Check them out. Dave Sharp here, guitar player. This band was introduced to me by an old friend of mine for the first time in the late '80s, '90s, maybe probably '90s. Okay, we would listen to the CDs, cassettes, different ones. They've only made, I think, 4 or 5 albums. This is their second album, Strength. Okay, and again, the song we're showcasing is Spirit of 76. I really love that song. Mike Peters is a storyteller. His lyrics are very deep. This song's about a 7 minute, 12-second song. So again, that classic rock element comes in. It has a harmonica, great guitar playing. Dave Sharp was always a great guitar player. His tone was amazing. He had that classic rock tone. Again, they were new wave, but I always heard that classic rock element in them. They were always played on classic rock radio here in San Diego, as well as the alternative new wave station. But check this song out. Spirit of 76. It's a 7-minute song. It starts off kind of slowish, and then it has this really cool interlude. Talks about the Mersey, and then it gets back in. Has some piano in there at the start. Dave Sharp's guitar is great. Eddie McDonald's bass playing is amazing too. 4-piece band, just straight rock and roll. Nigel Twist, the drummer, was also really good. This band was on IRS Records, International Records Syndicate label. It was like a post-punk new wave alternative label. REM was on it, Blondie, I believe, or the Go-Go's were on it, Fine Young Cannibals were on that label. There was a few bands that were on that label. The Damned, I believe, the Cramps. So label was distributed by big MCA, A&M. Label was started by Miles Copeland, brother of Stewart. Okay, there you go. So Stewart, drummer of the Police, were on A&M, so I guess that's where he got the hookup to get distributed. But the label went through 2012, I believe, got bought out by Universal Music Group, of course, and then was gone, and then it came back. So it's come and gone. Okay. But yeah, very interesting. Very interesting. Stewart was an American, East Coast guy. Went to England, hit it big with the Police, English band. But the brother, I guess, started the band in Europe and England. I might be wrong, but signed a bunch of alternative punk, post-punk bands. Okay, so that's where the Alarms label was. But yeah, it's really good. This was their second album. The album after this, the third one, Eye of the Hurricane, is really good too. Rain in the Summertime is another great song. But check out Spirit of 76. Again, this song has that slow start, piano intro, great storytelling by Mike. And then it kind of rocks a little bit. Great guitar, lead, solos. Goes into this interlude. Great vocals, by the way, by Mike. It's kind of sad they never got back together after they broke up. Mike went on a hiatus. He kind of traveled the world. Was a mountain man for a while, beard and all. But I don't think they're ever gonna get back together. I wish they would, just to do one more last hurrah, like they say, But yeah, this album was released in June of '85, or recorded, I believe, June of '85. And I'm not sure if they had a big hit or single. Maybe, yeah, there is videos for Spirit of 76. Pretty good video. It's kind of live footage. But yeah, check it out. Check it out if you like storytelling, deep lyrics. This is the song for you. And Rain in the Summertime is a good one too. But they have a bunch of great songs. But Spirit of 76 is probably my fave. But yeah, I have the Hurricanes, a really good album too. Sold Me Down the River, that's a good song too. Very classic rock feel again. But I really love that when bands are new wave, power pop, but then you listen to them and it's like, oh, this sounds rocky. And yeah, they were very heavily influenced by classic rock bands, Beatles, The Who, Bob Dylan. It's like, wow. Oasis reminds me of that too. Oasis, newer 90s, what they call a Britpop, but they sound very classic rocky, guitar lead solos. Liam and Noel are great at it, but Noel's a genius, I think. But yeah, check out The Alarm, Spirit of 76, from the Strength album. Really good album. Title track's really good too, by the way, as well. Okay. All right. Thank you, VC. I hope you're enjoying the episodes. Wednesdays, specializing in the new wave stuff. Sundays, of course, classic rock. Although you might hear some influences on Wednesdays. But psychedelic folk as well. Okay. Cheers. Cheers, having a midweek brew. Okay. But yeah, like and subscribe to the channel. I hope you're liking it. Checking out other channels out there as well. Everyone has their uniqueness, their niche. Okay. Hopefully you like mine, focusing on an album and song. I'm kind of just talking about that. Okay. All right. So I'll see you on the next one on Sunday. Got something planned. And keep rocking out there. Keep listening to that vinyl.